Okay, so post range, whatever recap, my feelings on everything so far in the progression. Do the can. I had more fun today than I think I've had in all the gun buys and since I started 18 months ago. My issues are still in right there in the face. My vision is still fucked. But you know what? I had a bit of an epiphany. I think indoor ranges are more beneficial to me in my learning process. Classes are key. That's gonna happen. I promise it's gonna happen soon. But I think compared to going to Strickland with all the chaos and the ceasefires and just 20, 30 lanes of people all shooting, looking around you, seeing if you're getting flagged. I didn't feel that here. And I noticed, I mean, my zeros, I didn't do anything to try to adjust my zeros on what I brought. I just, said, let's throw it on, let's see where it's at. And I was, even 10, 15 yards in front of me. I was like pointing at the center, looking at the dot, and it's like, where's it going? It was hitting the target, but I was trying to figure out where it was going. And before, it took a while, but once I started, I kind of like shot and like looked. I was like trying to back off my peripheral and because I'm aiming here, but I know it's gonna hit somewhere here. So I'm like trying to force my eyes to, uh, you know, non-focus, if that makes any sense. And eventually, I got there. I was shooting way high, so my dot was here. I was shooting. Oh, I'm sorry. So I was shooting low on both dots, really, the 507 and the what's the one I have on the ADM, the El Cheapo 403B Holosun. That's got to change. I don't like that at all. Um, but my brain started to factor in. All right, here's what needs to change, which was a bit of an epiphany for my dumbass. I was like, okay, yeah, I see that. I see it. My brain finally kind of caught it. It's like, oh, I think I see it. But I got tons of work to do. If this journey is 1,000 steps, Jake America's on maybe 7 or 11. 7-Eleven, maybe back door, Little Joe. Remember that song? I have so much work to do, but I feel like I'm moving forward too. It feels good. And this consolidation idea, as much of a hit I took on everything, I think it's beneficial. I'm going to get rid of the last Suns lower. The bad bill's going to go bye bye. That money's going to go into ammo, and I want another can. I want a 9 mil, I think. Um, or grab another Sandman. So the I want the Radiant to have a can. I want the ADM to have a can, and ultimately I want the Geisley as well, the 10.5 to have a can. That's my trifecta. I'm not worried about the Noveski gets a 16. They really suppress a 16. I mean, you can, but is the shorty boys that really need the cans, right? A 16 plus a can. I mean, even with an S, I mean, it's going to be a long ass bitch. So eventually, everything will have a can because honestly, I never got it. The whole can thing, the suppressor thing, as an outsider, having never shot one, I didn't really get it. I was like, what's the big deal? Why are these guys spending all this money? Is it practical? But the first shot, I looked down at the camera and I was smiling like a kid on Christmas. A Christmas Story, where the kids told his BB guns behind the tree. It was like, that's how I felt. It was ethereal, man. It was like I get it. I fucking get it. And now I don't want to shoot anything unsuppressed at this point. You fucking peasants and their non-suppressed guns, they really shouldn't have human rights. Fucking pores. Seriously. Wow. I had such a good. It was a great day, man. It really was. Jake Murray had a good day, man. I'm almost emotional about it. It was great. Met some really cool dudes. We shot the shit. We're talking. He lowered the price to $9.49. The sticker was $9.99, and then we're just talking. And things had to reboot, and he had some issues, and we're all just talking. Me and the dude next to me, who had the cane brake, He bought a couple of guns, and we're talking about just pews. And I told him about the short version of my evolution story and my cringe DJ and me. I'm getting memed out of my ass and being the running joke of the gun. All that in condensed form, obviously. We're laughing about it. He's like, fucking poor. He's like, yeah, you're all fucking poor. He's like, yeah, I get. He's like, well, fucking cat guys are the worst. He's like, yeah. He's like, I have cat. I love cats. Every time I see a guy walk in with a cat hat, it's like I give it 30 seconds before he announces he has a cat. So I'm like, oh, so cat fanboys are like the vegans of the gun world. And they were laughing their asses off. He's like, yo, yeah, they really are cat fanboys. You know, it's like, well, if I owned a cat, I'd tell every motherfucker I've met. I'd be pulling up to the fucking McDonald's. Can I get a quarter pounder with cheese? I want a cat. It's like, I want a cat, bitch. Oh my god, we had fun. And he's like, he looks at me, I'm about to pay. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna mark that down for you a little more. $8.49. There you go. I was like, wow. Gun dudes are the best dudes, man. I love every single last one of you, from my biggest haters to my staunchest supporters and everybody in between. I'm having a ball. Now I see where all my deficits are. The vision problems. That's first next week. That's it. It's time to get a new prescription. Another problem I noticed is that when I was in the indoor range and I have my glasses with the eye pro that fits over the glasses, fogging happens. I think I need to find some anti-fog type stuff. Because after a while it gets all super blurry and foggy, and I'm like, I'm doing, and that's where the frustration really jumps in. So at some point you just start fucking shooting at a pile of dog shit. I'm shooting at trash. Okay, fuck it. At least I'm suppressed now. But that's one of my things. And training classes. Now, my next order of business, Safari Land for the 34. I don't know what to get for the PDP. I see that gun being a dual roll, but, there's really not much of a dual roll holster out there that's quality. The Blade Tech I bought for my 19, which is still empty. I still want to get a 19 MOS. Eventually I'll snag one, I think. And or 17. Will the 17 fit in a 19 holster? I don't know. Maybe not. It's longer slide. I have to look up. I have to investigate. But, I want holsters for both of those. Definitely want another can. I don't know if I should jump for another 5.56 or whatever 30 cal can, another Sandman S, or should I maybe grab a 9mm? Now I kind of want to shoot my pistols suppressed. Now, nothing I own has a threaded barrel, so I'd have to buy probably. I was looking at Zafiri barrels today, and there's a few other companies that make decent ones. I was like, is that really beneficial? Is that diverting funds away from And then I kind of catch myself. I was like, yeah, no, you still need at least 1,000 or 2,000 rounds of 223 5.56. I got 1,000 rounds of 9, and at least another 1,000 rounds of that. And then that bank balance, shoot, starts dropping, and then you're back to kind of square one. So I'm not trying to be rash. I finally got my cash out of the Steiner thing. When I left the range, I got home, right, and I looked it up. I've been keeping track, and it was delivered at 3 something the afternoon. I got home around 5ish. The moment I saw that, I messaged the dude. I was like, hey, man, I sent him a screenshot. I was like, it's been delivered. Can you release my funds now, please? He's like, you've been waiting on your money? I was like, I only told you like 3 fucking times, but okay. And they wouldn't, and he goes, oh, he couldn't figure it out. So I called PayPal, and I'm on the phone with some chick from Bangladesh or wherever the fuck. Well, you'll say sorry. There's the reason why you. I don't care about the fucking reason. I sent the package. It's been delivered. Here's the tracking info. Release my fucking money. I didn't say fuck. I was really upset. I was like, I'm never going to use PayPal again. I've used Cash App, Zelle, Venmo even, which is owned by PayPal, which is stupid. Now this guy did, and he didn't do it intentionally. When he sent the cash, he listed the description as reason for payment, Steiner P4XI, rifle scope. So algorithm said, no. Anti-2A, let's go Brandon type of company, I guess. But eventually, I got a hold of him. I was on the phone with her. I sent him a text. I was like, it doesn't work on the app. I was like, why doesn't it work on the app? You can't release the funds on the app? Oh, no, no, only on the web. It's like, nobody even touches a PC anymore. Everyone's on their phone. Why is that a thing? Whatever. I think that's whatever. He released it. He got a hell of a deal. I said, send me pictures. Let me know you're happy. He did. It looks great. I was like, enjoy it. I have no. My aggravation was towards PayPal, not him. He seems like a really cool guy, actually. He's more of a white shirt and tie kind of hoity-toity, probably makes a lot of money type of lawyer dude. Good for you. God bless you. And he seemed happy. He sent the cheers emoticons with the beers, and I was like, yeah, man, rock on. I was like, oh, I got a suppressor. He hasn't. So that part of the journey is done. What's left on the agenda for sales? Sun's Lower Angry Patriot with the gray B5 furniture still available. I'm going to break down the bad build, I think. Roscoe Unfire 13.7 stainless. I'll be able to. I'm going to cash out the rest of the consolidation. Like I said, I'm going for top 4. 8am, 11.5. Radian, 11.5 with the Criterion when I finish it, which is this weekend or sometime soon. I'll get everything all dialed in. Lovesky 16, and what's the fourth one? The Geisley 10.5, which has the Suns. Now, I do still have the breakdown of what's left of the Angry Patriot, which was the FDE build with the Coyote, which is gone now. 16-inch Suns barrel. I don't know what to do with that right now. I'm just going to throw it in the spare parts bin and not focus on it. I have no desire to build anything else right this second. I want to tweak and perfect what my top 4 are, and rock set what needs to be rock setted, torque everything to perfect spec, pin barrels that need to be finished pinned, which I have a couple, get the set screws just right on the Radiant and a couple other builds to where my pivot pins will pop out without having to fight them with a punch, but where there's no slop. That's my focus. Classes. Gotta happen. I gotta have a class. Even if it's an intro to carbine over at, basic level. Let's talk about the basics of your firearm. Let's do it. Swallow my humility and approach it like, because some stuff I have learned along the way, but I want to learn again. And basic proficiency. Next, and ammo. So that's my goals right now. I'm stoked. It's been a long 18-month ride, dude. I got a long way to go. But I'm up for the journey, and the cringe poor clown in me is dialed down. If you've noticed, I'm still gonna be me. I'm still a bit of a jokey, do my thing. But I'm focused. I'm laser focused on progressing and building that skill set, and I deserve all the drags I still get, and that's good. It motivates me to keep to be better. That's cool. Keep bringing it. Bring it on. I think I've come a long way. Anyone that's been around since the beginning has got to look at Jake then and Jake now and say, yeah, okay. Let's at least give him some props. He's definitely evolved a bit, but I have a long way to go. That being said, cool. I offloaded the gear. It's in the garage. I closed the door. I got to bring it out. I'll do a separate video either tonight or tomorrow. We'll break it down, take a look, how everything fared. There's not much to look at, really. And I need to do some tweaking. I still need to rock set the Noxes. Everything ran. The ADM ran fantastic. I have no complaints. A couple of times I forgot it had the ambi bolt catch, and I was doing it manually. And then I watched it go, hey, you had a button, dipshit. You could have just done that. I need some repetition in my life, what can I say? It's lots of training. On that note, thanks for stopping by and checking it out, guys. Haters and lovers and everything in between. My bros, my dudes, and Travis, wherever you are. You're on a 30-day mute, dude. You pissed me off. I'll invite you back again because I'm not a total prick. You're never going to get the BCM. Never going to get it. I was drunk when I even offered it to you, which is my bad. But, The only person that's going to get that BCG back is Chris Benjamin because he sold it to me out of a sincere attempt at being a decent human being. And I love that dude. He rocks. Not in a gay way, but that being said, I mean, I'm gonna have a couple beers, gonna chill. And tomorrow's a new day, and need to do some research, figure out the holster situation. Need to order 1,000 rounds of 223 5.56. I think I'm gonna get 223. It's not that different from 5.56, and I've noticed there's a bit of a $50 to $75 per thousand drop. So for someone like me, does it really matter if I go 223 over a 5.56? I don't know. Let me know. I don't think there's a huge ballistic like it matters. My targets still look like, what does somebody say? Your targets look like a Jackson Pollock painting. They do. They are. So, that was a combination. It was the Glock, and I'm blind, and astigmatism, blah, blah, blah. Excuses all day. Bullshit runs a marathon and all that jazz. All right. Have a good night. Be good. Be safe. Be true. Be honest. Be you. Your pal. Your boy. Jake Merrick.